Hey, it's Ethan Skolnick with Alex Toledo here at Kaseya Center after the Miami Heat's most impressive win of the season on the second night of a back-to-back. They were playing a team that was coming in on the second night as well, but they outplayed the Cleveland Cavaliers pretty much from start to finish tonight. Terrific performance by Tyler Hero. Again, over 30 points, this time 34 points on great efficiency. Another strong game from Bam Adebayo, especially early. Jimmy Butler did just enough, came back late, made some plays. And Drew Smith, fitting in as a rotation player, had one sequence at the end of the game, 2 offensive rebounds on the same possession. Then Jimmy trusted him with a 3 from the corner, and he made it. So good performance by a lot of guys. I thought Terry Rozier off the bench was a little bit better tonight. But Alex, as we look at this, Tyler Hero has outplayed now recently, and this is not even including the Laker game where he made 7 threes in the third. He's outplayed Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. Tonight he outplayed Garland and Mitchell. So his all-star case is building. He's been impressive pretty much every night, and they're now 3-1 in what looked like the most difficult stretch of the season.
Agreed. I was not expecting this whatsoever, especially like second night of a back-to-back versus Cleveland, who's just been one of the 2 best teams in the East. I was not expecting this. For as much as we've said about Tyler already this season, the game he's had today, man, like some of the other performances he's had, it's just been so impressive. He keeps exceeding expectations, even when it feels like he's brought the expectations up already with his play this season. He was awesome. Had like 32 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists through 3 quarters against a team like that. Like, it's insane. Another pretty strong, above-average game for the Heat on offense, right? Like, that's another trend. But most importantly, I think their defense is kind of going back to where it needs to be in the sense of, enforcing and executing the game plan where the other team's star is held in check. When the Heat are doing that, when they're forcing turnovers, those are kind of like the 2 biggest indicators that, they're enforcing and executing the game plan the way they're supposed to be. I think when they're doing that, they're at their best. And Tyler outplaying Mitchell and other guys doesn't mean he's necessarily better than them. That is usually, though, an indicator, like I mentioned, that the Heat are playing their game. If Tyler is playing that much better than the other team's star, you got a great chance. The threes have been falling at a decent rate. I think the offense has looked a little bit cleaner as of late. But yeah, I think on both ends of the floor right now, they're playing probably the best basketball they've played all season.
And Eric Spoelstra seems to have settled on a philosophy now, which we're going to go to our core 3 guys. Tyler obviously is going to sort of be the pace setter offensively, but he's going to make sure he has either Highsmith or Smith on the court at all times. So he has a dirty work player to do the defensive stuff, get the loose balls, and that has worked. They haven't necessarily had to play bigger. They played a large portion of this game with Drew Smith, Terry Rozier, and Tyler Hero all on the floor, and they were still effective. So very impressive win against Cleveland today. And now they got a couple days off. They got a few days off, actually. And then they get Toronto, a game that was just added to the schedule. So games against Toronto and Detroit have been added in a period of time that the Heat are going to get some rest. So 12-10 now. Things looking up a little bit for Miami. Tyler Hero, at this stage, he's an all-star. Ethan Skolnick here with Alex Toledo at the arena at Kaseya Center, where the Miami Heat beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, who have led the Eastern Conference for most of this season.